Well, if you're half as excited about this as I am, then you're pretty excited. Woo! Welcome back to Citizen Arcane, and we have now the 16 teams that will apparently play in the Arena Football League in 2024, and the promise of expansion teams already before a single snap has been taken for the following year. So, we'll start with the Washington Wolfpack. Pretty good looking logo, not much known at this time about it in general. Then we've got the Billings, Montana Outlaws, the Salem, Oregon Black Bears, the Poplar Bluffs, Iowa Rampage, I think it is, the Lake Charles, Louisiana Voodoo Magic, I think is the official name there. We have the Philadelphia Soul, which this year it looks like will be completely a road team, not an unheard of thing in the world of minor league indoor football, but kind of strange, especially since their team in the USFL, which is now going to merge with the XFL, the Philadelphia Stars, also has never played a game in Philadelphia. I don't know what the holdup is there, but there you have it. Then we've got the Dodge City South Kansas Storm, and they've had a couple different logo changes, but it looks like the CIF is making the move to bigger and better things, hopefully. Then we have the Desert Hawks, which will be playing in where is it, in San Antonio, Texas, I think it is. Then there's another Kansas team, the Wichita Regulators. We do have the Orlando Predators, which is good. I mean, that is one of the teams that wasn't one of the original teams of the XFL, of the Arena Football League. I think it came about in, would have been, I think it's been around since the early 90s. I'll check and put that up. Then we've got another Kansas team, the Salina Liberty, which, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully there'll be more marketing done for the AFL than was done with the CIF, because when I've looked at some of the facilities and some of the stuff that's on YouTube about that team, doesn't look like a fantastic facility, doesn't look like a great draw. We will see. Then we've got the Rapid City Marshals, the Albany, New York Firebirds, which, Albany has been through so much, but does have a good legacy and looks like it is a pretty good market overall. So we will see. I mean, I would love to see the AFL spend this year, that's 10-game season, kind of getting things together, kind of putting together a package, and then next year, bigger, better. I'm always for more. I'm always for expansion, but let's face it, 16 teams is a big ask for a new league. We will see. The Minnesota Myth, I had hoped that the Fighting Pike would come back, although they were a one-and-done team in the Arena Football League before. But the Myth looks like pretty good marketing, looks like pretty good setup overall. And, of course, the league itself with, I believe that Commissioner Hutton played his college football in there somehow. So, hopefully they will be committed to that market and really push there, and it will go over well. And then there's the Nashville Cats, another legacy team, which is, I think, a good thing overall. They're playing in downtown Nashville. I'm almost positive I will get to see them play at least once this year. Then, of course, there is the St. Louis team, which I guess remains not a part of the plan until at least next year, which is odd because I really felt like St. Louis was going to be a core part of any plan, especially with the Battlehawks being such a big deal there, with St. Louis being kind of a football desert. But we will see. And, of course, lastly, the team that I will get to see, thank goodness, the Georgia Force, which I have not been to this facility where they're going to be playing. I think the good news is if there really is a long-term plan for the Arena Football League, there are plenty of spaces for the Force to move into going forward. They could come back here into the Gwinnett Center, which was where it was housed when it was on its decline, when the AFL was on its decline. Of course, they could go back downtown. And then there's also, I'm told there's a new facility being built because there's a move to get the NHL back in Atlanta, which would mean that there would be, space available for some such thing. But we will see. I did want to say, thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed. Thank you to everybody who's been patient. Thank you to those of you who have stayed on to these videos and clicked our links. But I will be, when we hit 500, I am going to be giving away several prizes, one of which will be at least some tickets to the Georgia Force games. And I really want to, if I go to this game, I go to this facility and it looks like it's safe and people can have a good time, I'm going to give a couple tickets to like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, or some organization that sends people to go watch sporting events. Keep in touch with me about that. Once we hit 500, I will go through our list. I'll run it through a random generator, and we will pick a winner, and I will find somebody that I can give tickets to. And that would be, again, I'd like to give to a Georgia Force game, but if you're someone that's watching from another market, I will find a way to make that happen. Thank you again. Please do like and subscribe, and have a great day.